It's so nice to wake up to your handsome face. You shaved. Feels so good. You dressed.
Early rounds.
Then come to my house and we'll have a completely sinful breakfast that any cardiologist would deplore.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to be here for the rest of the day.
You're not gonna be here?
I have to go to New York today. Don't you remember?
Yeah, we agreed that today was a day that we were gonna spend together.
Well, I need to take a look at that new high-definition imaging machine that the hospital ordered. Do you remember?
That wasn't today.
Miscommunication.
Miscommunication? I had Val reschedule all my appointments for today. There were people here from Los Angeles. I mean, they're just waiting to have a meeting with me, cooling their heels somewhere else in this hotel because I'm here with you.
People from Los Angeles? Before breakfast? Ooh.
I just can't believe how cavalier you're being.
Well, one might say that I learned that from you. I mean, I've taken off from work on numerous occasions to be with you and found you rushing off to catch an airplane.
Oh, come on, that was completely different.
I really would love to spend the day with you.
Well, not enough, apparently.
The hospital really needs this imaging machine. It's a very important diagnostic tool.
This is always your excuse, isn't it?
I beg your pardon.
Well, I understand that you're a doctor. I mean, when the phone rings in the middle of the night, you have to leave if it's an emergency, if it's life and death. I understand that. I accept it. I don't object.
Oh, that's very big of you.
But now this? No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be stood up for hardware.
You know, Vanessa, this really isn't necessary.
Freshly squeezed juice means freshly squeezed juice. Who knows what we'll get from the incompetent staff around here. There you are, darling. Only the best for you.
Delicious.
Good. Ah, thank you. All right, I will order. He will have the eggs Benedict. We will try it again. And make certain this time that the chef understands the breakfast is for Palmer Cortland. We'd like a little more hollandaise than yesterday, a little less than the day before. We're going to get this right,
Yes,
darling.
Really, you really think I should be eating such a rich breakfast? I mean, every morning. And after all, Dr. Hashimoto said that if I eat too much, my heart, you know.
I am so angry at him for upsetting you over absolutely nothing. You are strong as a bull. As well, I know.
Yes, well, I am feeling very healthy these days.
I'll have the fruit cup and dry toast.
You're spoiling me terribly.
And I'm not about to stop. I want to make the next day more wonderful than the day before for you. So, would you like to hear what little scheme I'm hatching now?
Yes.
Well, we'll throw a little party. What am I saying? Huge party. For Cortland Electronics. Because you're back, in control. And I want the whole world to know that you're back better and stronger than ever.
Party for Cortland Electronics. Vanessa, do you really think that I don't see right straight through you? It wouldn't be a party for me or my company. It would be a party for you. To show the world that you have arrived.
I would love to hear some good news, Derek. Please.
The police have had no more luck on land than the Coast Guard's had on water.
And the more time that passes.
Is Edmund still out here? He ought to be indoors in some dry clothes.
We just need to get out of here. I'm staying here. Okay, well, let's at least try to get something hot to drink inside, yeah?
Fine.
I'm not leaving this beach until they find my brother.
You tell me about the stream.
Oh, where I used to go with my father.
Yeah.
Again. Well, it was most beautiful in the springtime, and there were daffodils everywhere, masses of them all over the banks. They were so beautiful. My father really loved them. And the little blue ones. I forget what they're called, the tiny ones. They grow right down by the water's edge.
This is Captain Miller.
Okay.
He tells me that the Coast Guard have completely combed the beach, the surrounding area, and the ocean for 10 square miles.
That's the area we were told Mr. Merrick could have traveled in his condition.
Okay, so now what?
Well, Captain Miller believes that it's time to reevaluate the current search.
You're not giving up the search. You're gonna keep on looking.
Edmund, let him go.
So you don't like parties?
Oh, I've been to thousands of them, Palmer. I've thrown them. Typical party holds no fascination for me whatsoever. I was thinking about your business, but if you really
You
don't
weren't
want...
really thinking about, well, a grand ballroom full of elegant people and you making an entrance dripping with diamonds from head to foot. And everybody making a fuss over you.
Well,
And, well, the headlines in Society page the next day. Mrs. Palmer Cortland hosts the event of the season.
Palmer, you know me so well. I might as well be stark naked in front of you always, right? That is exactly what I had in mind.
Well, then, you shall have it.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Oh, darling, it's been so long since anyone's made a fuss over me or given me the attention.
Or that I had a suitable companion at my side, really. A beautiful, sensuous woman, someone that well, everyone I know would just squirm with envy.
Everyone? Or just Opal?
I haven't thought of Opal since my last nightmare. All right. Yes, it would please me. It would please me to see the old string bean squirm at my pleasure.
You know something, Palmer? The people who say we deserve each other, they're right.
We're soulmates.
And we will be for a very long time.
I see no diamonds here. I think I'd better do something about that. In fact, I'll call my jeweler right away. Well, it seems that your soulmate has left his cell phone in the suite.
Well, go and get it.
No, I'll get it later. It's all right.
Go, young man,
Well,
go. Yeah.
All right, just such a greedy girl.
I wish I could think of a way to make it up to you, Principessa.
Yes, so do I.
Aren't you going to miss your devoted gondolier, Vittorio?
Oh, I have meetings scheduled all day. The Principessa has meetings all day with people from Los Angeles. And Vittorio, he has his medical gadgets to drool over, so I doubt that we'll even give each other a second thought.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I'm going to spend every waking minute wishing that you were right beside me.
Well, you can't always have what you want. See you when I see you. Oh. I certainly hope that I don't have to remind you not to mention my name to any people that you see in New York.
This affair is top secret. Well, I'll see you when I see you.
Erica, what are you doing on this floor? Are you lost?
Lost? No, no, of course not. I'm not lost. No, I have meetings with people from Los Angeles.
Oh.
Down the hall, that way.
Oh, good. I'll walk you to the door.
No.
No?
I mean, yes. Of course, I mean, yes. It's just that I realized I am early for this meeting, and I don't think it's good to appear too eager.
Oh, certainly not. No. I think it's a good thing if you kept them waiting.
I do, too. I'm just gonna go have a cup of coffee downstairs.
Oh, good. Well, you can join us.
Okay, come on, Palmer.
There you are.
You may take this away. My husband had an important phone call to make.
Certainly, I'll keep it warm for...
No, you will do no such thing. You will throw that out, and you will bring him a fresh one when he returns. Keep it warm for him. The place is more like a diner every day.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wait. All of a sudden, I happen to be famished. I would like a dry Spanish omelet with beluga on the side and a Bloody Mary, extra spicy. And may I please depend on you to transfer this information to the bartender, extra spicy?
Of course.
Thank you.
Alex.
Alex, do you have any idea why Dimitri left?
Yeah, I think I do.
Alex, help me. Tell them I'm making a mistake.
What?
The Coast Guard wants to reclassify the search, and Jack and Derek agree with him.
Look, we just don't believe it's possible that Dimitri could have survived this.
So what does this mean? That now they're just looking for his body?
Now, don't worry. There's no way I'm gonna let him get away with this.
The Coast Guard is right. Let them change the search from rescue to recovery. Jackson, will you notify the Coast Guard that we agree with their decision?
I'll go. No. We can't let the Coast Guard change their mind. What is their criteria? I mean, they just want to save a couple of bucks? I'll finance it. I'll finance a rescue if that's what it takes.
Yes, Alex will pay. Doesn't matter how much it costs. Dimitri can be dead. He was a good swimmer. He was a strong swimmer. He swam back and across from the Danube all the time. I saw it with my own eyes. Come on, please don't give up hope. He might be alive on some island.
Jillian, listen to me. Sit down. He may well have been able to swim a great distance, but I am afraid that he did not.
What are you saying?
What I've been trying to say all along, that he was very ill, and he didn't want any of us to see him like this, ever.
Your drink, Mrs. Cortland. Extra spicy.
Thank you.
Well, I wonder where she is.
Who?
Vanessa.
Oh, Palmer, look, the last thing I need now is to just cross swords with your new bride.
No. Come on now, Erica. Hot coffee here. Come on. Listen, you can always move to another table. She comes back.
Okay.
Besides, I would consider it a favor if you would just try to be a little more civil to Vanessa.
Palmer, I cast the lone vote for you to keep you in control of your company. And now I'm pouring your coffee. I don't owe you any more favors.
No, no, you don't. But I need this one. Vanessa is trying to make a life for herself here, but how could she possibly do it if no one will befriend her?
Well, Palmer, that's not entirely true. I just saw her the other day at the Chandler brunch, and she was just whispering like a mad thing with Millicent Greenleaf.
That woman is a friend to nobody. No. Eric, it would take somebody of your stature to get this community to accept Vanessa.
Palmer, are you kidding? You would ask me that after the way she abused my friendship?
She came here alone, without means, and she was hoping for some, I don't know, measure of support from her son, but he just took delight in turning everybody against her, including you.
David did no such thing.
Well, of course you'd take his side.
Well, now, why do you say that?
Well, you've been seeing the man socially.
Who told you that?
Erica, you were having dinner, the two of you, in this very hotel. Vanessa and I joined you. They were sparring like cats.
Oh, well, that was ages ago, Palmer. Palmer, I am really, really very concerned about you. I want you to be very careful. Now, you know that Vanessa has left a trail of impoverished ex-husbands behind.
Well, I don't think Vanessa's extravagances are going to impoverish me.
Well, you are the biggest fish she's caught so far, that's for sure.
Erica, I know exactly what she's like. No, she's greedy and she's totally self-centered, but I don't know. She makes up for it in other ways. Well, I do believe that in her own way, Vanessa's rather fond of me.
Oh, Palmer.
No. That's why it's so important to me that, that you kind of accept her. Won't you please just... I'll give her another chance.
Palmer, I hate to disappoint you, and I don't mean to be rude, but I won't socialize with Vanessa. In fact, I want nothing to do with her.
Erica...
Even if I could forgive her for all the things she's done to me, and I can't, I would never jeopardize my friendship with Opal in that way.
Oh, by all means. I mean, why should it be either or? By all means, be a friend to Opal. I mean, I have nothing but best wishes for Opal. After all, she is the mother of my...
Miss Kane, there's a message for you at the front desk. Vittorio needs to see you right away.
Oh, yes. Yes, thank you, right away.
Vittorio? That's some fashion designer from Italy.
Actually, no. Excuse me, Palmer.
Look, you may love my brother, but I know him, and this is my brother. This is his M.O. He gets an idea into his head, and he plows on no matter what anybody else tells him.
That's exactly what I'm trying
he was wrong, damn it! And it has fallen to me, how many times, Jack, how many times has he gone down that road, and I have had to pull him back, and he comes to me, and he says, I'm sorry, and he thanks me, and he begs my forgiveness and my understanding. This is my brother. And this crazy notion that he wants to suffer in silence, all alone.
It's completely motivated by his pride.
Yeah, but it was a mistake. It was a mistake, and if I had stopped you and I had brought him home, this never would have happened.
Well, now, do you really think that was necessary?
Yeah, that was really necessary, Jack. It was all for due.
Look, she is in pain, and blaming her...
She's blaming Dimitri! She's blaming Dimitri! It was an accident. Motivated by, yes, his pig-headedness, which she let dictate every decision, but it was an accident. It wasn't him, it was the drugs. He was not in his right mind, all right? He was disoriented and delusional. Look, he climbed out that window. Now, why would he climb out that window, Jack, if he could have just walked out that door any time? He wasn't in his right mind, and there was nobody here to look after him and nobody here to stop him. And so he went into the ocean and he walked...
No, No, I don't believe that. Dimitri would never leave us. Never.
Whatever has happened here, you loved your brother and he loved you. Now, do you really think that he would like to see you treating his widow this way?
You tell the Coast Guard my brother is still alive, and you tell them to keep searching.
Come on, let me take you home.
Buongiorno, Principessa. You got Vittorio's message.
Well, I don't have time for Vittorio now because I have meetings. I have meetings down the hall with people from Los Angeles.
You don't have time for those meetings.
I'd like to know why.
Because you won't be here.
Two plane tickets to New York.
That's right.
Well, you might have told me about this earlier.
I might have, but I was enjoying watching you pretend that you didn't care what I do.
Well, I don't have time now because I've already had Val reschedule my entire day.
Well, there's something else in there.
The opera.
Turandot. It's about another Principessa.
Yes, I know. This one decapitates all her lovers.
Oh, no, all but the last one. He melts her cold heart with a kiss. All right, look. You can enter the box first. I'll join you after the overture.
You are a very bad man.
Call Val. Have him reschedule your day.
This tenor better be really good.
Hello. It is so good to hear your voice. Oh, I started to think you'd forgotten all about me. It is so good to hear that, darling. Oh.
Better look at you.
Alex, please, just don't give up hope this way.
What, don't give up hope? Oh, you're so damn naive. Why do you persist in thinking of your brother the way he was? The man who rode horses and played chess and does, because he's gone, Edmund. The Dimitri that walked out into the ocean was a confused, deranged soul, and I warned you about that. Oh, the Coast Guard isn't going to miraculously find your brother sitting on some deserted island somewhere, because he's dead. You understand that? He's dead. It is your fault.